JJ arrives at the DiMera mansion and tells Chad and Abigail that Gabi's father was arrested. Chad visibly shudders, knowing that Gabi was already abandoned by her dad once. Abigail feels bad and will contact her. When the guys suggest she text Dario, too, she lies that she can't because they had words. Chad takes off and JJ comments that they're in a good place. Abs sure hopes so. At TBD, Gabi and Dario mope over their father's incarceration, especially upset since they just got him back. Dario pinky swears to Gabi that he'll always be there for his little sister. At the park, Sunny gets a text and says Lucas is caring for Ariana tonight. Talk turns to Deimos and Paul worries about what Deimos will do to Sunny. Sunny's offended that he has no faith, but Paul says that's not it. He confesses that he loves Sunny. Sunny's shocked and happy. He loves Paul, too. Wyatt arrives for a date with Chara at Mandalay. She tells him she thought he was too good to be true. They get to know each other a little and have a lot in common, like fishing and Smith Island, where the cabin is. Wyatt goes to get his fave coffee, which just happens to be Chara's. When he returns, Julie is introduced and asks them to come to dinner one night. They agree and she goes. As the night goes on, neither can believe their luck at finding such a great catch. Theo finds Claire in a mood at the loft, upset that she isn't getting enough views to her videos. She yells that she's due. Theo tells her to chill and lets her know he is ready to make love with her. She's happy to hear it but frowns when he says he's ready to be with her, forever. Claire chokes. Forever is a long time. She's hesitant but they agree both are all in. They smooch. He blindfolds her. Eli and Lani agree to make nice at SPD, professionally. He tells her they'll see each other at the vow renewal tonight, and would like to start over as friends. She agrees to it and they shake hands. Chad finds Dario in the parket and says he is sorry to hear about his father's imprisonment. Dario doubts it and warns he's going to turn GDR into the most successful business in the city. Chad asks, with whatever means? Dario says yes, and Chad suggests he turn his attentions on taking care of his sister. Dario snaps at Chad to focus on his wife, not Gabi. Abigail deserves more than what Chad is giving her. Chad starts to laugh, and realizes Dario is in love with his wife. Theo leads Claire, blindfolded, into a room at Salem Inn which is decorated for love. They have sex. Afterward, they lay together, blissfully. At the pub, Abigail, Eli, JJ and Lani, Sunny and Paul gather for a party to celebrate tomorrow's vow renewal. Chad appears and each says a sweet speech about togetherness. As they talk, Gabi walks in and overhears. She starts to hyperventilate and runs out. Everyone notices and Eli goes after her. Eli finds Gabi crying in the park over her father. She cries in his arms as Julie walks by, takes one look, purses her lips and walks off. Eli attempts to comfort Gabi. Sunny appears and cuts in, making Gabi feel a little better. Eli leaves her with Sunny who asks how she's dealing with her feelings for Chad. Gabi doesn't want to rehash how miserable she feels, especially after seeing them together tonight. It hit home that she will not be a person to interfere in their marriage. She has to stay clear of them. Sunny hugs her, sorry for her. At home, Chad tells Abigail about running into Dario, and asks if they have feelings for one another. Abby denies it, but when confronted, admits she knew he had feelings for her. She decided to have no contact with Dario. The baby cries and she runs off to care for him while Chad glances at a ring box. Later, the baby's asleep and they're in bed. Abigail brings up Dario but Chad says not to worry. He falls asleep and Abby finds the ring box on the floor. She opens it and inside finds a ring. Wyatt walks Chara home and refuses when she invites him in. Once she's inside, Wyatt texts someone, thanking them for the information on Chara, saying it's working, like a charm. Back at the pub, Paul, JJ and Eli talk about demos and make a vow to help each other to ensure they're safe.